Once again, welcome you all in this YouTube channel, and today we will learn about narration. Sometimes it is confused with a speech, but both are same narration or speech. However, the names as you are looking are written in different form, but the meanings are same. Now, the very first question that come in our mind that what is narration? Any statement or ideas or things that we express to someone that is known as narration. It is the very shortest definition you can come in, you can just keep in your mind. Then there are two parts of the narration, direct and indirect. What is the mean of direct? Any ideas or a statement that we get from a particular person directly, that is direct speech. And what about the indirect? Any idea that we get from another person that has been already, that is known as indirect. Let's make it easy that I'm just teaching you here that we must read at least 6 hours in a day for getting success in our life. Same ideology, you just speak to your younger siblings that we must read at least 6 hours for getting the success in our life. Then the idea that you get from the side of me, that is directly. But at the same time, when your younger siblings or the brother that have already got my ideas, but they got my ideas indirectly from the side of you. So this is the different direct and indirect. Hope the things have been clear with you. Now after that, we will see here two parts of narration in direct speech. Firstly, look at the example. Lucy said, I go to school. There are two kinds of the words, that before comma and after comma. Lucy said, this is the direct speech statement. Lucy said, that will be known as reporting verb. And I go to school, that is written in quoted words or within the double inverted comma, that will known as reported speech. So there are some key points like a reporting speech or the reporting verb, when we will see that come before sentence, and this is not compulsory that it may become in the last also. Sentence without double inverted comma, yes, this is the big things you may just keep in your mind. Sentence or written words, that will be in without double inverted comma. And what about the reported speech that come after sentence, but maybe it come to the first one also? Sentence with double inverted comma, yes, this is the big things, that reported speech always we find with the quoted words or with the double inverted comma. Now after that, changing of sentences from direct to indirect, it is always asked to change the sentences from direct to indirect, or maybe for some time from the indirect to direct. So there are lots of the key points which we keep in our mind. Some major points which I have mentioned here. The first one is that put subject as it is. Then put that in place of double inverted comma. Like here, we will see there on the upcoming time with the example that will be the clear. Next one is change second subject as required. We have to just make the small changes regarding the second subject. Then change of these tenses. We will also see here, but the basic things you have to just keep in your mind. Put object as it is directed. Then after doing all these things, at the last we will see about the object that always come at the last of this sentence. We will put the object as it is directed. Now, changing up some words, you can easily find it in any English grammar book, whether it is small or big. Like will, when the sentences will written in direct speech dealing with the question or the helping verb will, then we will make it would, shall, should. After that after that we also observe the things like when there will be the words here, then we will make it there. Just write in your copy if you are just If you just willing to write these things, then changing in the simple tenses. For these videos or for these portions, you must be know about the tenses, like when the statement or the direct speech will be written in simple present tense, then we will have to make it as the simple past tense. Like, see the example, he said, I want to go now. Now, the reported or the quoted verse, look at, firstly, for changing these kind of the sentences, you have to keep in your mind some points. Like, firstly, you will recognize the reported speech, that it belong from which category or it belong from which tense. Like, I want to go now, it's clear that the sentence dealing with the simple present tense. Then what we have to do, we have to make it as a simple past tense. How you will change, let's see. Direct, he said, according to the rule, we will put there he said. In place of double inverted comma, we will put there that. And what we have to do, we have to change simple present tense in simple past tense. I want to go now, the change word will be, but before changing I, who is representing about I? What about the I? I means he. So in the place of I, we will write there he. Then want equal to wanted, because it is asked in simple present tense and we have to make it in simple past tense. I want to go now. The change or is the indirect speech statement will, he wanted to go then. I hope just example which I have mentioned here, it is clear with you. Now after simple present tense come with the another one, present continuous tense. If the statement or the quoted word will be in present continuous tense, then what you have to do, you have to make it in past continuous tense. Like, my father said, I am coming. Look at this one, I am coming, that is dealing with am and v4, and this statement is expressing about the present continuous tense. Like, my father, you will just write as it is. My father said, you will just write same. In place of double inverted comma, you have to put that. Then I, who is representing I, my father, right? So for male person, we just express there he. If there will be just written that my mother, then there we will write she. But my father, it's a male person, so in place of I'm coming, we will just write there he was coming, because present continuous equal to past continuous tense. Then easily you have to just keep in your mind that if the sentences or the quoted word will be in present continuous, we have to make it in past continuous tense. The next one is present perfect tense. If the present perfect tense we get in the reported or the quoted words, we will make it past perfect tense. Like, they said, we will write there they said. In place of double inverted comma, we will write there that. We, who is just representing we here, they. So in place of we will write there that they. Then we know that in present perfect tense we use has have plus v3. Then what about the past perfect? We use in past perfect had, then v3. So in the place of have, we will write there had, and of course finish v3. Then here we will also write v3 finished. Then after present perfect tense, we see here about present perfect continuous tense. So present perfect continuous tense equal to past perfect continuous. Like, Ram said, Ram has been working since morning. So here, like repeating words Ram Ram, we cannot write here Ram Ram again. We will write firstly Ram, and in the place of Ram we will put there he. Ram said Ram has been working since morning. We will change it in the indirect. Ram said that He had been working since morning, because has been equal to present perfect continuous and had been equal to past perfect continuous tense. Despite all, the big thing is that if the statement will be in the simple past tense, right, then what we have to do? Simple past tense equal to past perfect tense. Same here, that my mother said I went to Delhi. It is written in direct. We will make it indirect, like my mother said. My mother said that she had gone to Delhi. I went to Delhi. It will be changed in indirect. I had gone to Delhi, but I, who is representing I about mother, I have said to you that if there will be the male, then we will write there he. If it is female, then we will write there she. Same here. After that, come to the simple past finish, past continuous tense. Like see the example. If the statement will be in past continuous, make it past perfect continuous. Like they said, we were working. And of course, you have to keep in your mind the reported speech or the quoted words. You will have to recognize that it belong from which tense. Were plus verb plus ing. Verb plus ing, that means was, were plus before. In tense we use. In which tense we use? We use it in the past continuous tense. So when we find the sentence or the statement in past continuous, we will make it past perfect continuous. Look at the example, like they said we were working, we will make it like they said that they had been working. I hope this is the clear. After past continuous, come to past perfect tense. But it is very easy that if the statement will be in past perfect tense, we have to make no changes in the tenses. We have to put the sentence as it is. Like he said we will write I had done my work. In place of double inverted comma, we have to only write that and nothing, and the remaining portions or the words or the sentence we will write as it is. Then no tense change with the universal statement. If the statement will be in universal, and after looking the statement, if you find that the sentence dealing with the universal things, we don't have to change the tenses. Like my father said to me, honesty is the best policy. Here my father said honesty is the best policy. That means what? If today is honesty is the best policy, on upcoming day, will it be was? Will it be end? No, it will not be end. So universal statement, just keep in your mind, we don't have to change. My father told to me. Why we have used there told to me? Because after said to me we find a object. So keep in your mind, whenever we find after said to any object, we have to write there told to me. My father told to me, in place of double inverted comma, we will write there that honesty is the best policy. Same, we will write there honesty is the best policy. Teacher said the sun rises in the east. Teacher, when he expressed the statement, then uh, will it change on the upcoming day? That it will be just past incident. Like today, if the sun is just rising from the east, on the upcoming time it will be like was type of the statement. No, then the statement will be same. Teacher said that the sun rises in the east. Then this is the all, or this is the first part of the video. There is also one more part. You can also find it in the same channel, or in the description you can just get the link and watch the videos. Because on the upcoming time, there are the 5 basic types of the sentences has been expressed there. So till then, thank you to all.